cut me off like that? Okay. I'm a drink my crown and coke on that noise.
This is the story of Destiney Carey, a successful entrepreneur and nurse who was the mother to 5 children. She worked hard to provide her kids with whatever they needed in life. She was married to Kevin Frazier, a veteran in the U.S. military, and the two had a beautiful family. However, her picture-perfect marriage to a respected veteran would ultimately lead to a shocking and devastating crime that would leave 5 children without their mother. Takes us to Caperas Cove, Texas. Caperas Cove is a charming city known for its picturesque landscapes and strong military presence. Located near Fort Hood, one of the largest military bases in the United States, Caperas Cove has deep ties to the armed forces and is recognized for its unwavering support of military personnel and their families. Caperas Cove is also known for its close-knit community, where neighbors often form lasting connections, and a sense of unity prevails. 33-year-old Destiney Carey, a resident of Caperas Cove, was a nurse and successful entrepreneur and businesswoman. She owned her own clothing and shoe store, High Sudity Boutique and Shoetique. She was a business mentor to others. She wanted others to do well. She shared her expertise and knowledge with aspiring entrepreneurs and professionals by holding training classes where she would teach others how to start their own businesses. Along with her 2 businesses in Killeen, Destiney was in the process of opening up a 3rd business in the Dallas area. Destiney was not only a successful entrepreneur and nurse, but also a loving and devoted mother who cherished her role in nurturing her 5 children. She believed that the true wealth in life lay not in material possessions, but in the memories and experiences she created with her little ones. Destiney's children were her world, and she strived to provide them with a childhood filled with love, joy, and adventure. Destiney was married to 37-year-old Kevin Frazier. Frazier was a veteran of the United States Army. He served in the military from July 2004 to April 2016. During his time in the military, he served as a public affairs specialist and cannon crew member. He received several awards in his time in the military and served on 2 deployments to Iraq. Kevin had multiple run-ins with the law in 2010, and in September of 2010, he was arrested on suspicion of assault with bodily injury. We know very little about what was happening in Destiney and Kevin's lives behind closed doors, but their online presence depicted a happy relationship.
We've been married 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate her. And we still learning each other for real though, you know what I'm saying? Marriage, listen, no, she laughing, but marriage ain't easy, man. Like, it's hard, man.
You want to get a divorce?
Yeah, this is hard. Yeah, this is hard, man. Like, it be them days, you know what I'm saying? You see each other figure each other out. Because 1 minute she good, the next minute she on some other shit. But happy anniversary to my wife, you know what I'm saying? Like 4 years strong. We're married, we've been together 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, living together, doing a thing. I support this woman like 100. I love her to death. And,
Let me get a mic for Kevin.
you damn right. Put the mic right there, right there.
Right there.
Yeah. So, Kevin and I are from motherfucking this club that we at, which it don't even matter. Because right now, it's all about us tonight. It's our anniversary. We've been married for 4 years. Obviously today.
4 years, John. You said it 6 times. 4 years.
It don't even matter.
Go ahead, sir.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we go through our like a donkey sometimes. I do.
So what you love about your wife?
Listen, this woman right here, man, like, real talk though, she's been here for me like a month. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate her dedication to this family. That's why I go hard and put them in the bed. Like, nothing that this woman need or want and my family, that I ain't gonna be there for, you know what I'm saying? Like, I will be that nigga that will hustle hard to make sure my family's straight. And she will do the same thing. Like, this is strong ass right here. No 6'2" was raised right by her mom. And everybody, like, it's real talk. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. So just know, I appreciate being, I'm blessed to be a part of this lady's life, this woman's life, and everything. You dig?
seemingly happy relationship would one day take a tragic turn. Law enforcement received a call Thursday, April 7, 2022 at approximately 12:25 p.m. regarding a 911 call that abruptly ended from an address in the 1000 block of Hobby Road. Upon the officer's arrival, an attempt was made to establish contact by knocking on the door. However, a male voice from inside instructed the officer to wait. Despite this, the officer persisted in knocking and eventually resorted to kicking in the door, and that's when he heard a woman screaming inside of the residence. When the officer forcefully kicked open the door, he immediately heard multiple gunshots coming from inside the house. As he entered, he noticed Destiney lying motionless near the front door. He then spotted her husband Kevin lying on the living room floor. The officer communicated with Kevin and placed him in handcuffs, while providing life-saving aid to Destiney until paramedics arrived at the scene. Despite the efforts of the paramedics, Destiney could not be revived and tragically succumbed to her injuries. The officer later received treatment for injuries to his leg by shrapnel when Kevin fired his weapon. As additional officers arrived, Kevin was escorted out of the residence. The officers observed that Kevin had sustained gunshot wounds in the torso area, according to the details provided in the affidavit. The Caperas Cove police did not specify the circumstances surrounding Kevin's gunshot wounds. The murder weapon was retrieved from the scene as was determined to be a Glock 27 semi-automatic pistol. Frazier was taken to the Army Medical Center at Fort Hood for medical treatment for his injuries. Afterward, he was placed under arrest.
We are now learning more about a woman found dead after a 911 hang-up call in Coppers Cove yesterday.
Police identified her as 33-year-old Destiney Carey. 6 News anchor Jasmine Caldwell spoke to her family today and learned that she was a rising entrepreneur and business owner in Killeen.
Flowers and balloons sits outside of Destiney Boutique here in Killeen. The owner, Destiney Carey, has been styling people in Central Texas for years. Her family and other small business owners say she will be dearly missed. This is the home on the 100 block of Hobby Road where Coppers Cove police say Carey lost her life. On Thursday, police responded to a 911 hang-up call and discovered Carey dead in the home. They also found 37-year-old Kevin Frazier with a gunshot wound. I spoke to Carey's daughter today, who was too heartbroken for an on-camera interview. But she did tell me, quote, "My mom was a hard-working woman who took care of all 6 of us. She was a nurse and she had 2 businesses in Killeen and was getting ready to set up a 3rd location in Dallas. My mom always wanted to be happy," end quote. According to Coppers Cove police, Frazier is still in the hospital as a result of that gunshot wound. Carey's daughter tells me that Frazier is Carey's husband. Reporting in Killeen, Jasmine Caldwell, 6 News.
Now, Coppers Cove police have not made it clear what led up to the shooting. They say this case is still being investigated. We'll let you know when we know more.
The police interviewed Frazier 2 additional times after he was removed from the scene. One interview took place at the hospital, and the other occurred at the Caperas Cove Police Department after Frazier received medical care and was released. According to the Caperas Cove Police, Frazier's accounts of what happened during the interviews were inconsistent and did not match up or agree with each other. Frazier was arrested and charged with murder and aggravated assault against a public servant. His bond was set at $1 million on the murder charge and $750,000 on the assault charge. Destiney's friends and loved ones were shocked by this tragedy. A memorial was set up at her place of business, and friends went there to do a balloon release to remember the mother of 5 that was taken too soon. Whatever happened in Destiney's final moments, it's obvious that she was aware her life was in danger, prompting her to call 911. She must have been terrified and deeply afraid of her husband at that moment. Only Kevin and Destiney know what really happened. Investigators have not yet released what the motive was for Kevin to take Destiney's life. This story is truly tragic. Kevin and Destiney were a seemingly loving couple with a beautiful family. In multiple posts online, he expressed his love and appreciation for her as his wife, so the thought of him throwing all of that away, destroying his own life and leaving their 5 children without both of their parents, was extremely shocking to many that knew and loved them. My condolences to Destiney's friends and family. She should be here. Thanks for watching.